Look at these Aprilias. There's bloody boxes of Aprilias. Ah, the Tuareg. You're kidding me. Chris from Aprilia. What's going on, mate? They've arrived.
Mad TV Live, hey?
Yeah, you're at Mad TV Live.
Darcy, this is the Aprilia Tuareg 660. And yes, they're in the country. Plenty of boxes. They're going to be moving fast. This is a cracking bike. And, you know, you expect me to say that, but, you know, hats off. It is. It really, really is. So what we have here is a really lightweight, fun, action-packed adventure bike. 660 parallel twin. This is derived from Aprilia's RS660 and Tuareg, Tuono 660 platforms, this being the third iteration. Headline key features, 660 parallel twin engine.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. See, there's the engine, boys and girls.
Current torque figures are anymore.
Yeah.
We'll have to get John Hansen, our technical manager, to come in and mention those to me.
A lot. Does well.
A lot.
Yeah.
The big features are 18-litre fuel tank.
Yeah.
21 and 18-inch wheels.
Yeah.
Tubeless tyres.
Yeah.
Cruise control.
Yes.
Everything I mentioned here does come as standard.
Yeah.
And variable traction control. So what that means is this switch here, which also activates your cruise control.
Yeah.
See, plus and minus, just allows you to adjust the traction control threshold while you're moving along, while you're riding. So say, for example, you're about to riding up a shaly, rocky climb, you need to reduce your traction or switch it off entirely. You can do that just by pressing and holding that button.
Mate,
so you don't have
brilliant.
to muck around through menus or anything like that.
And that doubles as cruise control.
Yes.
For a standard bike.
As standard, that's right.
That's ridiculous.
That's right. And of course, you get variable riding modes. Just hit this, bang, bang, bang. Urban, off-road, individual. You can turn traction off. As I mentioned, you can turn ABS off, front and rear.
Yeah.
Super easy, super simple. Fantastic. Air filter access. We all want to know about air filter access in Australia.
Yeah.
The air box is very large. It's right up here.
Yep.
Nice and out of the way. And to get to the air filter itself, it's just 3 bolts here. Screws.
Yeah.
And another 3 inside, just where the fuel cap is. So it's a very simple. They're very easily accessible. And the air filter access is right there. So it's,
and you got a foam air filter coming from Uni Filter. It's only a couple of weeks away.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, mate. That'll keep out the bull dust.
Absolutely.
Now let's get back to this tank. This is pretty exciting for me. So this would give the bike, 18 litre?
18 litre.
So a 400k range, which is the magic number for Aussie adventure riders.
Absolutely.
But talk to us about the fuel, because it's not where you think it is.
No, it's... I'll have to show you over there later, Dave.
Yeah.
It's all here. This is fuel tank, but this is fuel tank. That's not like a side plastic panel or anything like that. And then inside here, there's it's like a square, like cube. So it continues, it travels all the way down. So low center of gravity. And that is really noticeable. This is a 206, this bike is dripping wet, fully fueled with 18 litres.
Yep.
And from memory, I think it's 204 kilograms wet.
Wow.
It could be 206, but I'm fairly sure it's 204.
Yeah.
And look, moving around, easy.
Yeah.
And the other thing I noticed riding this off-road, there's a lot of slippery, really slippery clay stuff recently, is just the seat and the ergonomics.
Yeah, very narrow seat.
Very narrow, super flat, and the fact that the seat comes up like your conventional enduro bike, you can just really grip on with your legs. So that is just very, very confidence inspiring.
There's some things that are thought out that excite me. I mean, there's that low center of gravity with that tank, easy access to the air filter. Here's my favourite, the variable brake. So you can just undo two bolts there, flip it over and make your rear brake higher. It's got good ground clearance, 220 mils, I think, isn't it? 240, my God.
KYB suspension, 240 mils travel at both ends, fully adjustable.
Yeah, so let's go through fully adjustable. So that's compression, rebound and preload on front and rear. And you can hand do preload at the back. There should be a little toggle there. I probably won't be able to find it. Yeah. So there you go. Now here's another thing. Look at this. Tubeless. Absolutely tubeless. Front, rear. And what's that travel again, Chris? How much?
240.
240 front and back. Can we get a uni air filter swap video with Clubby eventually? Yes, we will do that with Miles. No problem in the world. We will do that. Yeah. I don't know. Are they available in Peru? I've got a Peruvian on the line. Chris, do you know? Sorry, mate. It's worldwide. Mad TV is...
I would say so. I'd be pretty confident to say so.
Mad TV is worldwide, so we have a range of viewers.
That's right. So in Australia, the colours, the retail right away for 22,230.
Yeah.
That's Australian dollars. $22,230 right away. This colour, which is a special sort of the historic livery that harks back to the 80s Dakar race bikes.
Yeah.
This is 22,530. So it's only $300 more.
All right, let's do those prices one more time because I think there'll be a lot of people interested in this.
Right, so in Australia, the regular colours, which are the acid yellow or acid gold.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, I
black
saw them
and
over
red,
there. Yeah, yep.
That has a right-away price of 22,230.
Yep.
Australian dollars, of course. I know you have an international audience.
Yeah.
And this colour that Clubby's doing his best, at least plat. There we are. Is the
Come on, get it out.
I forgot the name.
Red, white, and blue, son.
Red, white, and blue. It looks like to
Red,
move.
white, and blue, yeah, that's right. This speaks to the 80s Dakar and historic liveries. This is 22,530. So 22,230, 22,530.
Now Muppet
right
says,
away.
"Hey Dave, it looks like a Tenere." I think you better look at the specs. It doesn't look like a Tenere. There's a big difference, and have a look at the specs. Mr. Boo Boo from over in Maine, in USA. Hello, Mr. Boo Boo.
Mate.
Mr. Boo Boo's.
The question is, where have they put the weight? Where is it? You can't feel it.
It's all in the fuel tank.
It's in the fuel tank.
Down there.
Down in there.
Down there. It
Come on.
starts up here.
There, see?
It works its way there.
You're
And
telling
then
me-
down in
I'm a
there.
boot model. It's down in there.
204 or 206 kilogram bike.
204,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
It feels like 104.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like just moving it around, sitting on
Yes.
it, playing with it until
That's
we
the
ride
thing.
it.
It sounds like BS, but you've got to ride it. You
Okay.
start hitting some technical terrain, and then that's when you realise.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice, mate, isn't it? It's a wickedly good first impression, though.
It's just shy of 20 grand in Canadian dollars.
Good to know. Good to know.
How's the seat height, Clubby? Show us the seat height. Ben
Mate,
Lacarelli
it's
says.
so low.
Yeah.
Flat feet.
Well, look at that. See, there's our seat model. And he's 178 centimetres tall. Why do I know that? Because he's the same height as me. And he's got flat foot. So that's good.
No issue there for seat height. But...
Look at that EFT. Hey.
Oh, and it's compact too, but big printing as well for my weary old eyeballs.
Yeah.
Plenty visible.
Yeah, they're pensioner proof for me too, I can tell you. Wow.
Oh, it's a nice package, isn't it?
Mate, I think we're done and dusted. Mr. Boo Boo. So that's like 50,000 in US currency. Lots of laughs. No, it's like...
I want to get a container load.
Mr. Boo Boo. Come on, Mr. Boo Boo. It's half. Here, anyway.
Your abacus, mate.
Yeah.
Recalculate.
Muppet, he says, is that got cruise control? Don't you listen, Muppet?
Oh,
There
Muppet,
it is.
Pay attention, son.
Muppet, there's the cruise control. There it is, son.
Tom Cruise, right over here.
Tom Cruise. All right. Well, we might get going. I think we've said enough. We're going to have a look at the Tuareg. Clubby's going down to ride them in the press launch next week, Chris.
Week after.
Week
Yeah,
after.
next time. But I think the next question is, when are we taking two of these to Cameron Corner, Chris?
Oh,
Oh, you want to take Cameron Corner to them? It's meant to be a secret where we're going.
yeah, shh. Don't say anything.
But you've sold a few, huh? Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're out there.
They're moving. I can understand why they're moving. For the package, for the price, the sophistication of the traction control. Now, there's another thing we all forgot to mention, which is one of my favourite, and you've all need to be castigated for this, is Brembo Brakes.
Oh.
My goodness. Honestly, those Brembo Brakes, I've ridden them on a number of bikes. They're just brilliant. So, and combine them with being able to move that rear brake lever up a little bit. Got to be happy with that. Okay, we're just about to go. Any more questions? Okay, so what does Tuareg mean?
That is named after the people of the desert, the Tuareg people of which desert is it again?
Sahara.
No.
It's specifically.
It's
a specific desert.
Specific region, yeah.
Okay, so you got to look that up and remember to spell it right because I nearly got pulled up.
Don't put a
T-U-A.
W in it. No W
Yeah.
in Tuareg and one L in Aprilia.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and Mr. Chasing Gecko says Mr. Boo Boo has bad maths. If he thinks a Tuareg is $50,000 in the US, I'd say it's going to be, I'd have to guess around 10, 12-ish, I'd say. Muffler is high. Muppet, yeah, it is. It's good. It's out of the road. I quite like that. Oh, Stade Kingsbury, you've got the unicorn vote.
Unicorn. Ooh.
That's good. The unicorn vote.
Ooh.
Could be a unicorn, yes.
Multi-cylinder unicorn.
A multi-cylinder unicorn, yeah. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We're going to come back straight away with another live for our other project that we've got on. Oh, what do we have in terms of electronics? God, mate, you got to listen. All right, one more time for those who've just joined us.
We've got places to go, people to see.
Variable traction control.
You've got variable traction control
On
What
the
does that
fly.
mean? You can adjust it while you're riding, while you're moving.
Yeah.
Okay? So depending on the terrain. You've got cruise control. This is all as standard.
Hang on, what about your roofer, mate? Where's he? Nugget is...
He's waiting for his suitcase
no,
to come back.
Yeah, it's a long story.
You've also got multiple riding modes.
Yes.
You know, there you can see that.
Individual.
Individual.
Yeah, you can...
Individual and
explore,
off-road,
urban,
you can turn off
off-road.
rear ABS, front ABS, up to you.
Yeah. All right, and Ben says Nugget can ride anything. Well, you wait till you see
Only
the...
when he can reach the ground, though.
Yeah, I saw him going through a fence, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, he can ride through barbed.
All right, we've rabbited on enough. Time to go. Tuareg's there.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Can't wait
mate.
to ride that
See ya. Yeah. See you soon.
That is a package, but isn't it?